Don't sing if you wanna live long. They have no use for your song. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead and out of this world.
Hi, I'm Pixie and you're watching Pixie's Playhouse. On today's episode, I'll be talking about the much anticipated return of the third season of What We Do in the Shadows and trying Reese's Puffs Bat Cereal. Spooky for Halloween. Alright, so let's get into these Reese's Puffs Bat Cereal. I love the orange box. I know that the box is usually orange, but it says limited time only. It has a castle on it, and it looks like the pieces are actually shaped like scary bats for Halloween. So let's see, we got our milk, and we're gonna cut this open and dig right in. Have you guys seen this one in your supermarket yet? All right, so here it is. They do seem to be bats that are flying. Get this open. All right. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but here's a couple in my hand. Now, I've always wondered if the chocolate Reese's are chocolatey and the light sort of beige ones are the peanut butter. Let's try the chocolate one first and see if it actually tastes like chocolate. Nope, just peanut butter. And the peanut butter ones. Just peanut butter. Still good though. Sorry, had to get my cape. A little bit of a draft. So where were we? Let's pour our milk into this bowl. I see all the bats flying about as I add the milk. All right, so here's what it looks like. So you can see all the beige and brown bats floating and flying in the milk. All right, so let's taste this. Crunchy, crispy, peanut buttery. Now that really does taste like a Reese's cup. It's very nice. The texture is nice. Good mouthfeel, good amount of peanut butter flavor, and I love the bats. You gotta love the bats. That's gonna get a 10 out of 10, horns in the air. Excellent. They should keep the bat shape for all year round, not just Halloween. All right, episode 1, The Prisoner of What We Do in the Shadows, continues from the season 2 finale, where Guillermo faces the consequences of slaughtering over 70% of the vampires in the tri-state area. The vampires have imprisoned Guillermo in a cage in the basement, and they debate his fate. Everyone, including Nadja's doll, vote to eliminate Guillermo, except for Nandor, who goes by the Warrior's Code, which would allow him to live because he saved their lives, although he did kill vampires as well. Unbeknownst to the vampires, Guillermo is able to go in and out of the cage as they slumber, taking care of household chores and removing dead bodies from the property. He's not too keen on the raw chicken meals they throw him, but he is grateful for the mini fridge and good Wi-Fi, as he does enjoy watching Gilmore Girls, and he has a mini fridge full of Yoo-hoos. Dark Shadow arrives to inform the vampires that there is a personal message left for them on the VCR from the Worldwide Vampiric Supreme Council. The 4 vampires are to become the new Vampiric Council of the Eastern Seaboard. The vampires agree to spare Guillermo for the time being. They try to quadruple hypnotize him, even though there is a chance that he may get a case of the full-blown brain scramblies or the purple screaming Henrys. Little do they know he's immune to their hypnotism, but he does pretend to meow when Colin Robinson speaks his name. Guillermo is promoted to bodyguard. Everyone proceeds to the vampiric headquarters, and Dark Shadow shows them the one throne. Everyone wants to ascend it except Laszlo, who has no interest in it whatsoever. A cover of Kiss's King of the Nighttime World plays as the credits roll. In episode 2, The Cloak of Duplication, the vampires continue their tour of the Vampiric Council headquarters. After hearing fierce roars from behind one of the doors, they are warned never to open the door because the sire, the oldest living vampire, lives there. All other vampires are descended from him. Among other treasures and oddities, they come across the Cloak of Duplication, which Nandor steals and uses later in the episode. Nausea and Nandor head to Queens as part of their new vampiric duties to deal with the rogue vampire clan. Before Nandor heads to Queens, he also asks Laszlo to use the cloak to impersonate him to woo the receptionist of the gym. Laszlo passes the task off to Colin Robinson, who of course botches the job. Next, Laszlo tries his hand at it and gets kicked out of the gym. Finally, Guillermo tries his hand at it and he too does not succeed, although he does reveal certain feelings for Nandor. There's a great scene of Nandor working out at Massive Fitness, lifting weights, floating above the treadmill, punching a heavy bag across the room while the nearby mirrors show no reflection. When Nandor does attempt to woo Meg himself, she reveals she's a lesbian. Hopefully Nandor will find a love interest in the coming episodes. I volunteer. Thank you so much for watching, and that's all, folks.
Vampiric Council has summoned you to subscribe.